Hello everybody, welcome to another video from me, Matt Goddard at the Boxing Locker. Thank you for tuning in. I'm a former professional boxer, now boxing coach and fully qualified personal trainer. Today in this video I'm going to be talking you through my prediction analysis breakdown for the up and coming heavyweight fight between Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, lineal champion, the main man, the big dog himself, and Dillian Whyte. Now, strangely enough, by coincidence, I have boxed on one of the same cards as Dillian Whyte when I was fighting, I think it was my second or third bout up in London at the Elephant and Castle Coronet Theatre on a Mickey Elliott Hellraiser show. I think this was prior to Dillian Whyte's drugs ban. Anyway, just a little piece of trivia for you there. I have in fact boxed on one of the cards that he has. I like the guy, I find him entertaining. I'm not the biggest fan of his boxing abilities. I think, as I've mentioned loads and loads of times before, when talking about the heavyweight division, I think heavyweight boxing is the shallowest it's ever been in history. I think we're lucky to have three very reasonable level boxers. Tyson Fury I would put in amongst any division and say he would hold his own. Deontay Wilder, his power does the same thing for him, even though he'd probably be getting whooped 90% of the time. And Anthony Joshua, I think, isn't necessarily a generational standout, but he certainly stands above most of his opposition in the division now. You then have maybe 8 or 9 decent level opponents for those, Dillian Whyte being one of them, and then the rest of the division is an absolute washout, full of unfortunately fat, lazy, unfit, very limited guys with minimal defense and absolutely diabolical footwork. So yeah, I mean, that's just my view on it. Lots of people will see it differently. Lots of people will say that this is the best the heavyweight division's ever been. I think they're talking crap, but that is what it is. So, let's get into this. Dillian Whyte, Tyson Fury. What's my opinion? I alluded to this on an Instagram post when I first heard the fight was announced. I don't think there's anything Dillian Whyte has that will trouble Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury will be mobile. He'll be agile. He'll land plenty of punches. He'll be flicking that jab out, stabbing Whyte in the face and moving laterally. I think Whyte is very effective in straight lines. If you go backwards against him, he's going to be damaging. If you move to the side, he has difficulties. We've seen him struggle in fights against Derek Chisora, Oscar Rivas, and obviously the Povetkin knockout. So he's open to being countered. I think Tyson Fury probably doesn't punch hard enough with single shots to knock Whyte out, but I think you're going to see something akin to what happened in the second Chisora Fury fight, where Fury bust him up so bad that the fight was stopped. I think Whyte's going to walk onto punches all day. I think Whyte's jab is a reasonable jab. It's a good jab for most heavyweights, and I think it's reasonably fast, which means that Fury's going to have to keep his wits about him. If Whyte can land that jab, he may have success with the right hand and the left hook off of it. But the whole question there is, can he land that jab? Will he land that jab? If he can land that jab, you know. And there's a lot of those variables involved. I don't think he personally can. I think this, for me, is a relatively simple fight for Tyson Fury, provided he is switched on, okay? I don't want to see him sitting back on the ropes trying to defend punches. Whyte is an aggressive, powerful, strong man, and if you sit back and stay there against him, this isn't George Foreman, Muhammad Ali. Tyson Fury is not Muhammad Ali. I like him, don't get me wrong, but he is no Muhammad Ali. He has not got the chin of Muhammad Ali, and you know, if George Foreman was landing the shots on Fury that he landed on Ali in that rope-a-dope, then he wouldn't be standing. So I think he's got to stay mobile. He's got to jab. He's got to change height. He's got to work southpaw orthodox. He's got to move laterally all the time. He's just got to confuse and confound and just keep hitting Whyte. And I think Whyte will get frustrated, make more and more mistakes, and end up probably getting dropped and eventually getting stopped. Dropped, not knocked out. Keep in mind I said dropped, not knocked out. I think it'll probably be a balance and tiredness issue. And I think that's most likely to be the cause of the end of the fight. So I'm going for a Tyson Fury round 10, 11 or 12 stoppage, not knockout, stoppage. I think you're going to see a very, very good Tyson Fury, one for the ages, and this is going to be a performance that everyone will be talking about for absolutely months until we see Tyson Fury in against either Alexander Usyk or Anthony Joshua. Either way, I'm excited. So there we have it. That's my pick. Tyson Fury stoppage, ref stops contest, 10, 11 or 12. Other than that, if that doesn't happen, I'm going to say a comfortable UD for Fury. I think decision-wise, it's going to be well in the 9 or 10 rounds in favour of Fury kind of realms. Almost a whitewash. So there we have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every comment, every like, every dislike. Whatever, if you take the time to watch the video, I appreciate it. I'm aware that there is always differences of opinion. This is boxing, that's absolutely fine. We need to be mature about this. Shit happens. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Boxing Locker. Subscribe here, The Boxing Locker. Find me everywhere at The Boxing Locker. You know how it is. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next video. Have a wonderful day.